Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts today. I want to welcome all of my students that are participating in the Zoom. Want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this on Facebook, LinkedIn, or on my YouTube channel. So first, let me just check and see who that's here has any questions. And I love it when former students come back. So John, it's nice to see you. A lot has changed in the last 4 years. Okay, so John, we're going to take a look at your LinkedIn profile and see how you're doing. And you certainly do. And I'm glad you're back because I've got some strategies, new strategies that will blow you away. Now, LinkedIn currently has over 1,120,000,000 professional members. And among them are large groups of people who are anxious to talk to you right now, learn more about your business, and frankly, get into business with you. These groups of people have the right experience working with people and the right skills to be successful in your business. They also have large circles of influence, high levels of credibility, and come with entrepreneurial mindsets necessary to become leaders. You can find them on LinkedIn as easily as you can pick a green M&M from a large bowl of candy. In fact, LinkedIn is the best place to find them. So there are new LinkedIn and Facebook strategies that will literally turn leads into enrollments. And I have never seen it as fast. Never. Anne Barante and I started working together. She was building an Isagenix business. And about a month after we started working together, she sends me this. Wanted to share this. Please pass this along to any incoming students. In 4 short weeks, since I met you, I have made 100 new connections with several amazing people around the world. I've reconnected with many high school friends and have taken it to the phone with people I have only met on Facebook. 3 enrollments have been generated in 1 week, and I think I have at least 4 more. I'm super excited. Coaching and connecting with you has been exactly what I needed, on track to hit 6 figures, all my best. Anne was able to quit her job 2 weeks after she sent me this. She's now a leader and a top earner in her company. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook have added new features, made many changes that make it easier to build your business than ever before. Now, for years, LinkedIn and Facebook have helped everyone break through and overcome the greatest obstacle facing every affiliate and network marketer, and that is not having qualified prospects to talk to. LinkedIn, again, they're adding 10 million people a month. So it's easy to connect with these people because they themselves are looking. They're looking for new opportunities. They're looking for a new career. They're looking for a way to make money on the side. They want to work remotely. They want to make more money. Some of them want to start a business. And there are also 2 groups of people that will help you grow your business faster: network marketing orphans. people that were introduced to a product, and the person that introduced them to the business is no longer in the business. And finally, unhappy network marketing leaders. Social networks are a great source of free leads, but you can't beat LinkedIn. So what I'm going to do, let me pop over here. Bring up your profile. And let me unmute John so we can talk.
Hey, Max, good to see you.
Hey, it's nice to see you too. So are you still in Hong Kong?
Yes, I am.
So it's like 9:45. What time is it there?
Yeah, it's now 9:45 here at night.
At night. That's right. That's right. When I was working with people in Hong Kong, it was easy to, I just had to take AM and make it PM.
Yeah, from Eastern Standard Time, and then
So let's take a look at your profile really quick. So you're primarily promoting your coaching business. Or what?
correct.
Okay. All right. Now, LinkedIn has added some new features that are going to make it easier for you.
That is good news.
I'm sorry?
That is good news.
Oh, no. I have to tell you. I have people coming back from 10 years ago, 14 years ago, and they're all blown away by what LinkedIn has evolved to. Now, the good news is that LinkedIn is a perfect place to build your business because you have access to so many people. The bad news is that all these people have access to you. And not everybody on here is going to be a candidate for your business. The beautiful thing is you can qualify and pick out the people that you want to talk to and and communicate with them. And so first, what LinkedIn has done, and there's a couple of things that the four most important parts of your profile: your banner,
Yes.
your picture, this little headline right here, and then, I mean, there's some really, and then the about story here. After that, it all comes down to what people see here. All right.
Right.
And so let me just show you. According to this, you have 3,500 followers. Now, what that tells me is your settings are off, because what you don't want people. So we're connected, but if I looked at you through another lens, if I logged into somebody's account that wasn't connected to you, you would have a follow button up here instead of a connect. And what you want is the connect button.
Oh, okay.
But see, what they did was they made a change. They kind of, with all the people that are jumping onto LinkedIn, there's over 1 million bogus profiles every month. And believe it or not, a lot of them are coming from China. So let me just show you. So you got 3,500 followers. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up another page. And I'm going to go to my profile. Now, I'm going to go over here to my network. I mean, you can do this. And if you go to your network, go to your connections. So you have 3,500 followers. You're going to find most of it. On LinkedIn, they've changed it. So when somebody follows you, when somebody is connected to you, they automatically follow you. So if you filter this, I got 11,000 people that are on my first level.
Okay.
Right now, these 11,000 people are connected to people. Their connections are on my second level. So they connect.
You can see their connections too without going to their profile.
Right. Right. Now, your second level people connect you to their connections. That's your third level, which is 1,090,000,000 professionals. So for all intents and purposes, you're connected to everybody that you would ever want to talk to. Now, if we go up here, in fact, I want to show you, let me come over here because I got this. This is a perfect example. Let me find Sam. Now, Sam has been a student for a long time, and he reached out to me last year, and he sent me. We're gonna go backwards, but he sent me. Let's see, where's up here a little bit. Now, he's in Australia, so I'm up here a little bit. Let me go all the way to the top, so you get the big picture.
Yeah.
So what happened was he came back. He'd been in a couple of boot camps, and we came up. I want you to see his profile. Business coach and mentor. This is his investment. He's an investment professional, and he also did mindset. Got a mindset coaching program.
Right.
This is what people see. Now we come back. Sometimes it takes a while to load. All right, so the first thing we did was come back to March, February. Okay, so first we went in and we did kind of like an inventory. And, we had customized his first message, a second message, a second message. And then what we did was we went in to look at these are all scripts. And then, of course, when you ask people what they do, they're going to come back and ask you what you do. So we came up with a little 3-line answer. We identified the people that he was looking for that would buy his coaching. And then I went in and we did an inventory. So we looked at, he had 4,700 connections. Now, when we broke it down, the people that you're connected to, there are people that would naturally be interested in what you're doing. In his case, he was looking for investors, business owners, bankers, Forex traders, and financial advisors. So by going in here, we searched his database. So what we did, I don't want to lose this. So what we did was we went in and we found, we added this up, 1,738 people that he was already connected to.
That fit his target audience.
Exactly. And what you're going to find is there are people that you're already connected to. Some of them you've never talked to, believe it or not. So then what we did was I gave him some ideas on posting, because what you post builds rapport and builds relationships with people that you're connected to before or between, when you talk. So after I think we did 2 coaching sessions, and then he sends me this. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. Once our last coaching session, I sponsored over 12 people. And I've been busy onboarding the new team and training them. I have been on your Zoom for almost 5 to 6 hours a day. Now, and I pointed out to him, I said, Sam, to be efficient, I mean, literally, he's in a position where he can sign up 1 person a day. Because he knows exactly what he's looking for. And he was selling a $5,000 program. So I explained to him, I said, Sam, here's what you need to do. You need to set up a schedule where you train your people in groups. And if you do that, number one, you'll only spend 2 or 3 hours a day doing the whole thing. But you'll only be spending an hour or 2 training. Leaves you open for other things.
Right.
So I applaud it. And by the way, LinkedIn, the bandwidth has dramatically expanded since 2019. And so yesterday I showed everybody that something like 98%, I know it's in the 90s, people that post moving images get a higher response rate, higher visibility. So even a GIF, something like this, it's moving.
Yeah.
So then he came back and he said, let's see. Hard to believe I'm writing this to testify to my success. I've always been wanting to send you a testimonial. Thanks for your coaching. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. That's 1 a day. And I'm still growing. Your coaching, well, you've been through it once, but it's changed. Okay? Took me from where I was a few months, stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection. Let me see. She's here. So going from rejection to go from where I was, stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, signing up 90% of the people that he talks to. I've got so busy, I haven't had time to attend the last boot camp. Now, the reason his success rate, so in 2 months, he literally made, 21 and 12, that's 33 people that he signed up. Now, all of you have that capability. So you go back and you look at your initial connections. Okay? And out of these initial connections, for example, who would be your ideal candidate for your coaching program? Is there a profession? What kind of people are you looking for?
Now, it'd be similar to what SAMs are. So
Okay,
professionals, um,
okay. But you can,
financial advisors.
okay. So, so if we put up here, yeah, you could do a financial advisor.
Planners, fine.
Well, actually, what you can do is you just do financial.
Yep.
It'll bring up everything. So I'm connected to 1,600 people that have financials somewhere in their profile. Now, the amazing thing, okay, is you can tell who's online right now because, you know, he's connected to his phone. But if you come down here and let's take a look at the message. We're connected, but we've never talked.
Right.
Right now, if I come over here and look at his profile, right, we've been connected, well, since March of 2023. You're going to go in there and you're going to find people that you were connected to since 2015,
Hmm.
but you've never talked to them.
Right.
Okay. Another thing that, so if we went in and we did a search, we put in all the different keywords that you're looking for, I would venture to guess that anywhere between 25 and 35% of the people you're already connected to, you've never talked to. Next, they've added a new feature. A year and a half ago, it was called Celebrations. Now it's called Catch Up. This will keep you up at night because what you can do is you go over here to Catch Up. Now, you know, it's only been, let's see, 2019. I think when we started working together, they added birthdays. You know, you don't put a birthday on a resume. So they add, actually, it's kind of interesting. They put birthdays and they put marital status. They made those available. And what ended up happening was marital status was only up there for 48 hours. So many people complained about it that they took it off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. In fact, if we go back over here, let me go to settings. What they have done, so let's go to personal demographic information. You absolutely want to stay away from this, but look what they're doing now. Okay. So to promote fairness and diversity, ethnic demographic.
Uh-oh.
Always you're right.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
So you come over here. Which of the following best describes your racial or ethnic identity? Okay. Now it gets worse from here. We'll go down here, which follows your gender.
Oh,
Hey,
my.
when we did it, when we started, it was only either a man or a woman. Now,
Yeah.
okay, do you identify as transgender? Now, this is, you know, if they didn't cross the line here, they sure did down here. Your sexual orientation. All right.
Wow. That's not even legal, is it?
Well, well, look, if it was on a resume, you know, and you were applying for a job, absolutely not. But you're constantly going to be prompted to add that information, and you absolutely just every time, you know, every time it comes up, you know, you want to avoid it. But if
Yeah.
we come back over here to network and we go to catch up. So they're going to let you know anybody that's changed their job, anybody that's having a birthday, anybody selling a work anniversary,
Right.
that's made a change. So we can go over here. The easy one is birthdays. So John is celebrating his birthday today. And if we go to wish him a happy birthday, we're going to see, well, let's see. Well, we've been connected since 2021. Let's come down a little further. Tom. So we've been talking since 2016. You're going to find people like, let's look at her. All right. So we connected in 2018, but we've never talked. All right. Now, actually, I don't know if we connected in 2018. Let's look at her profile. Because in 2018, she wished me a happy birthday.
Ah,
So we come over here to contact. Well, we've been connected since 2015. And yet we've never had a conversation.
yeah, and I can see where they put in the profile where they put the information that you were showing me
Yeah, right here.
about gender affirmation and things like that.
Yeah, right. And you absolutely, you don't want to fill out any part. The question, which is super significant, is she active? So you come down here again, look at her look at her activity. So she posted something 11 months ago.
Yep.
Now, you don't want to wish someone a happy birthday that's not active. So the last time she posted something was 10 months ago. Now they'll show you if somebody made a comment. So she did this 11 months ago. And then the other thing you could see is if she reacted to anything. Oh, she reacted to this a week ago. So that tells you that she's active. So you want to be able to pick out the people that are active, or else you're wasting your time. I had a student in last month's boot camp that went wild. All right, I sent 200 people birthday message, responded to birthday messages, and we went in and we started. None of these people were active.
Oh my.
But it's easy. It's real easy to check. And that's the most important thing. So now we can go to job changes. And when you make a change on your profile, you make the correct change. Let me see if I've got any students here that did it. What you can do is you can make a change on your profile. And what'll happen, here he is. Okay, now Eric is a optometrist. And we actually started working together. It was about the same time I was working with you. And he came back last month.
Okay.
So we went through his profile, and one of the things we did was we repositioned everything so that now this announcement that he's got a new position has already attracted 28 people that liked it, 7 comments. So if we go over here, and he just sent me a list of people he wants me to check out. So the bottom line is, there's a couple of things that you can do where LinkedIn will push this out. When's your birthday?
In March.
March. Same thing. I mean, literally, if you made because most of these people you don't know that you're connected to. So if you change your birthday to, let's say, October 10th, on October 10th, you're going to get a slew of congratulations on your new birthday. Not that you want to reach out to all of these people. Here's another one. Susan started a new position. Now she's brand new. She only had 6 people that she's connected to, so she didn't get the results
Right.
that Eric got. But so this is one way to restart conversations with people that you're already connected to. The other element, so you got job changes, you got birthdays, and then work anniversaries. This is probably the easiest one, because all you have to do is change the date on one of your activities that you're currently doing. Give yourself an anniversary, and this comes up. So what LinkedIn is doing now here, Dawn just completed 18 years at Isagenix. Take a look at her profile. So you look at her profile.
Wow.
And now we come down, contact information. So we've been connected since 2012. Now I've helped 60 people in Isagenix become millionaires. Here's the thing. Let's come down here and look at her activity. Well, because a lot of times people leave their, whoops, I have a very sensitive mouse. So here, she did this a week, she reacted to this a week ago. See, the last time she made a post, 4 years ago. The last time she reacted to anybody was 22 hours ago. So what that tells you, she's active. And this is the most important part of this, all of their new features. So let me see, I saw she registered for it, but I don't see her here. If you know who you're looking for, then you can go on here and basically start or restart conversations that will basically take you wherever you want to go. Now, I want to bring up another example. And I'm going to be talking about Dan a lot.
Okay.
Because Dan was initially in Melaleuca, and he was recruited by one of the top earners in the company, very popular. And but he wanted to go faster, so we jumped into my coaching program. Now, what I'm doing different than I did back with you, we go in and we give you, I'm going to tweak your profile, make the necessary changes. We're going to identify who you're connected with, that you want to reach out to. Then I'm going to give you scripts to use to either reconnect with them, a strategy that will get conversations going again. And then I give you the first message and the second message. I'll give you the third one.
Yep.
First, after they react, I'm going to come back in, and together we're going to look at who answered, and I'm going to help you develop a strategy right there, so we have an end in mind as to where this thing wants to go. You send the third message to start the conversation, and you keep the thing going as long as you're moving in the right direction. So what happened with Dan, which was, totally unexpected, and he was really doing, I think we had 3 coaching sessions, and he got it. He had purchased this, franchise to clean houses. And then he had an accident and he broke his legs. He broke his feet. So he jumped into a network marketing business. And what happened was Jason Fisher dies. So now he's an orphan.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't, and I worked with a lot of people that are orphans. in fact, 95% of the people that are in network marketing today are orphans. So he said, Max, I'm looking for a way to build my cleaning business up. Now, what he did is exactly the same as anybody. If you're in network marketing, it's all about networking. Only now we're networking on LinkedIn, social network. You connect with people that resonate with you. You connect with people that have, I mean, either have the potential to want to work with you, or they know people that do. And then
That's always easy to forget to ask, right?
I'm telling you, it's so easy that I'm gonna have people, they can't sleep at night because it's working so well. So anyway, he comes back. Now he was struck, so now he's not building his Melaleuca business. He's trying to get this thing going. He was struggling financially, and he hooks up with an engineer that worked for Verizon Wireless. And they're going back and forth, and the guy says, "Oh, what do you do?" He says, "Well, I have a cleaning service. We use drones to clean structures," because he told me in our first conversation that we had when he was looking to do this, he says, the beauty for this is it's easier to clean houses. And when he explained what he did, I says, "But let me ask you a question. Why just houses? Can you do 4 buildings? Yeah, we can clean anything, apartment buildings, anything." So he hooks
Did
up.
you say he uses drones?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, he uses drones. Okay, so that opens him up to, so he started looking for people that owned or managed office buildings, apartment buildings. The engineer that he met, when he told him what he did, was blown away. He says, "Have you ever cleaned cell phone towers?" I said, No, but we can clean anything.
Hmm.
So the engineer hooks him up with his supervisor, who hooks him up with people, the powers that be. And then he calls me up, he was on an Ask Max session. Let me find it here.
Because he could offer a very competitive price cleaning a cell phone tower compared to a human who has to climb the tower.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So he calls in. Here it is. Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I've heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days. Last time we spoke, you had used the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business. And I think you said that, now they kind of brought you and made you partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. Through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn. And some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, we've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and water treatment facilities. And in doing so, it has blown up my business. And it's like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I came across you through somebody when I was in networking. If I was in network marketing. I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. It's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things that was like, it's like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
So here's the part that I absolutely love. He connected with someone that had a Pizza Hut. They own the franchise. And sold them the service. So the franchisee hooks him up with the guy that sold him the franchise, who had 500 Pizza Huts.
Uh-huh.
Well, now the founders of the company are coming back. Man, where are you getting these? He said, he said, I'm getting them off the internet. So they made him a partner. So now he's an owner in the company. And, so he ended up changing everything. And let me see if I can find it. So, I mean, this really is for all of you. Doesn't matter what you're selling.
The biggest thing was learning how to communicate with people online, people I didn't know, and being able to make contacts and turn those contacts into something that I could utilize, and doing it the right way, instead of, a lot of people just send out a message when they first get on there. But what I learned from you was to build that relationship, and that relationship, whether you're network marketing or building a regular business like I am now, is crucial. And what I do is I own an exterior cleaning company. And, when I set that up, I was pretty much just the first franchise other, and I'm now a partner of the corporation. So I actually need to change that, as I'm now a partner with this company, of the other two people that are involved. And what we've done is we've taken an exterior cleaning company and we took it to the next level by, first, due to an injury that I had, I fell 20 feet. I broke both of my feet and had to have surgery to have my feet put back together. And now, blessed as I am, because I walk well and no one would know it if I did not tell them that I had broken both of my feet March of last year. And after that, we were looking for a new way to do things. So when cleaning taller buildings, we now found drone technology, and we clean buildings with drones. So in what we do, cleaning these buildings with drones, it opened us up to clean taller buildings, and other things, other tall structures. And so I started looking around and talking to people, and just using the same techniques that you taught as taught me as one of your students. I started reaching out to different people that were hotel chains, and things like that. And then came across somebody with Verizon that worked with Verizon, an engineer with Verizon, and just started a little conversation. And I mentioned what we do, and ended up mentioning what we do, and we started this conversation. And we now will be cleaning towers for Verizon for the next 3 years. We've closed a 3-year, $20 million contract with Verizon Wireless. I mean, we went from being a $50,000, $100,000 a year income type business to myself, $2.2 million next year. That will be, that's just my portion of my area what I'll be cleaning. But we've gone even further than that. Now we're growing at such a rate that we're scaling our business, that we've started a franchise opportunity with, as I was originally, like I said, one of the first franchisees, but we've actually gone to a full all blown out franchise, $20,000 to lawyers just to set up a franchise. We've sold 2 franchises already. We're growing, and it's all because of, not just only because of that, because my partners were involved as well, but I brought the big deals to the table, and I brought those deals learning your techniques and utilizing them. I literally met the Verizon people on LinkedIn. I've contacted them on LinkedIn, and that's how we began this venture. This part of this company. We went from, like I said, cleaning houses and 1-story buildings to now cleaning Verizon towers, hotels, and now even municipal water towers. I've closed 2 deals to clean some municipal water towers, and got 6 towers to clean. And all of that came from contacts made through LinkedIn. We're multi-million-dollar company, through the techniques that I learned from Max. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. As a matter of fact, I mean, I was trying to build a network marketing business. I never had really had any great success with network marketing until I started working with you. And I was working and like I said, it was kind of hard for me to move forward because my sponsor, who I had become pretty close with, Jason Fisher, passed away. And when Jason died, it kind of took my air out of me, took my breath out. And I was just like, oh my God, I just couldn't carry on at that time. So I just was focusing on what I did day to day, my daily business. And then after a while, I said, you know what, let me see if I can make a few contacts on LinkedIn for my business. And then it just started blowing up because I just never got the air, to go back to my network marketing business. Not that I now know that if I needed to build that business, if I even had the time to focus on it, I could build an explosive network marketing company.
Now, let's come over and let's go back over to your profile.
Yep. But he is building a network marketing
No, not
company.
anymore.
He's doing it himself through franchising. So.
Well, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. And in fact, when he was going through the process, I gave him some, advice. I said, you're getting into a business, you're gonna have partners. You need to have everything written down. You don't need to. And then the other thing I suggested was make it on a contingency basis that maybe you start out with minimum. You should end up with a third. Maybe you can, the person who owns 51%. If you don't own 51%, you don't own it. But
yeah.
But at least it should be 33% with some contingencies. What happens if you don't agree with things, and you gotta do that stuff ahead of time. So let's look at this. If you go up, and by the way, where are your students? Anywhere in the world?
Anywhere in the world, but the main concentration is in the UK, in Hong Kong, and Singapore.
Okay.
So it's in the UK.
Okay. So what you want to, understandable that it's Hong Kong, because whenever you do a search, for example, if we came up here and we did a search looking for opportunity. Now, this wouldn't be a search that you're going to do because if I'm not mistaken, you are here to help people become successful in whatever opportunity they're in.
Yes.
Okay. But look at this, looking for opportunity. On LinkedIn, $1,450,000 people are flat out saying they're looking for an opportunity. If we want looking for opportunities, people, $2,370,000. So, okay, so let's pick one of the categories that you're looking for. If let's say you're looking for financial planners. You go on here. You have 220,000 financial planners. But
right.
you can break it down. We could say, all right, show me all the financial planners. They're in Hong Kong. Excuse me. So we do Hong Kong. And now, so we'll do Hong Kong. We'll do the UK. And where was the other place?
Singapore.
So we'll do United Kingdom. We'll do Singapore. And you can break it down. And then, of course, you have Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Now, let's go search. You got 22,000 people.
That's a good start.
Well, actually, there's more. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. It is a good start. I've got a tactic that now if we just did, let's go back. And just do Hong Kong. You got 11. Yeah, come back over here. And we got another here, another. And we want the other one. Let's do them both.
So yeah, because one is compliant and one is not compliant.
So look, we went from 11 to 3,300.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to the UK. And of course, you could break it down. The UK will get you everybody. So you got 18,000. Now, reaching out to people like this, again, we want to make sure they're active.
Right.
Okay, but I got another tactic that will triple your results, triple your responses. And I tell you what I'm going to do. You got maybe 15 minutes. I'm going to send you a link to a private Zoom. Okay, you got 15 minutes?
Yep.
All right. So I'll communicate with you on LinkedIn, and I'll give you this strategy. It'll blow your mind. And this is, I mean, literally, it triples your results. It triples your audience and your market. And one of my students in Isagenix, who's a millionaire today, used it to build their business around the world. Let me just look. And let me. Okay, so when I'm finished with this, I'll send you a link to your LinkedIn account, and then we'll jump in and I'll show it to you. I got one other person here. What is this? Eugene, I have a serious. Yeah, so a month. I'm looking at it now. Series issue, and for well over a month, when I log into my account, it's empty. All right, so let me take a look. So Eugene, I'm looking in your notes in your account. Let's see what the issue is. I think I already know what it is. Okay, so you've been a student since 2012. Okay. So let me look at all right, so let me just take a look, Eugene, at your, I, that. And let me come back over here. So Eugene, from what I see, you've been a student for a long time, and we changed platforms. And all right, well, I'm going to have somebody reach out to you. But basically, Eugene, the issue and the problem is you keep going to the old platform. We changed platforms in January, or it could have been February. So all of the programs that you purchased in 2012, 13, not that you want them anyway. Yeah, the only thing that you're going into but you should have the June, August, you should have the June and August boot camp. So I will have somebody in customer service reach out to you. Let me do this. Let me find this. Because this could probably solve your problem. No. Okay, now if you're looking for this information in Max GPT, it's not there. I'll have you reach out to customer service. Okay, but in looking at your profile, okay, I'm looking at your profile, and what this is showing me, you're not active. Okay, I will be back. So John, give me 5 minutes.